Inhaling our hands all the way up towards the sky. Go ahead and drop your right hand down and leaning over to your right, pressing down with your left hip, getting that nice side body stretch on your left side. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, leaning. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean. Inhaling all the way back up to the top, bringing both of our hands together, just reaching up, getting a stretch on both of your sides here. Exhale, dropping your left hand down and bringing your right hand over, pressing through your right hip. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, leaning. Inhale, reaching. And exhale, leaning. Again, inhaling all the way up to the top of the sky, bringing our hands together, reaching up, feeling that stretch through your spine. Exhale, bringing our hands down right behind us, and we're going to inhale our hips up into the air here, just getting a nice little stretch. Exhaling down. Inhaling our hips back up. Just letting your head drop here for a moment. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling your hips up, dropping that head. Exhale, coming down. Coming back to the seated position, we're going to go ahead and roll our shoulders again towards the back of the room, up towards those ears, really just getting that nice lubrication in your shoulders this morning. And then we're going to go ahead and change directions, rolling them towards the front. And inhaling our hands up. Exhale, dropping your right hand down and leaning over, pressing down through your left hip and reaching with your other hand. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, leaning. Inhale all the way back up to the sky, bringing both of our hands up, reaching as if we're grabbing our intention, and then we're going to bring our left hand down and lean over to the left. Reaching through your right hip, exhaling and leaning. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean. Inhaling all the way back up, grabbing that intention, bringing your pinky and your thumb finger together. Gently just closing your eyes, exhale, bringing it into your heart. Taking a deep breath here. Through your nose, holding it at the top. Exhale through your mouth. Bringing our hands out in front of us, we're going to go ahead and bring your left hand over your right, 4 fingers. We're going to just gently press back, getting a nice stretch in our hands here. Go ahead and flip your palms so that your fingers are facing down. Get a nice stretch. Shake it out. And then we're going to go ahead and do that with our left hand. We're going to bring our hands with our fingers facing down. Get a nice stretch. Then trade sides. We're going to go ahead and bring our fingers facing towards the sky. And then go ahead and shake both hands out. And then we're going to move into a tabletop position on our mat. Go ahead and bring your knees right above your hips, your wrist right below your shoulders. And we're just going to inhale, opening your heart into cow. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky, your head towards your heart. We're going to continue this for several breaths here, just opening up the spine this morning. Exhaling as you bring your head towards your heart. Inhale, opening your heart towards the sky. Exhale your spine to the sky. Inhaling again here. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. And inhaling, opening. And this time we'll come back to a neutral position. We'll go ahead and just move our hips right to left here, just waking them up. And then go ahead and maybe bring your knees out just a little bit wider than hip width distance. And you're going to go ahead and bring your right hip towards your right heel. We're going to go into circles here. Really slow, just opening up the hips, coming all the way forward with those hips, and then all the way back around, bringing your right hip towards your right heel. Then we get up to the top of our mat. This time we're going to change directions, bringing your left hip towards your left foot, all the way around. One more time, bringing your left hip towards your left heel. And then coming back to a neutral position, maybe bringing our knees right below our hips. We're going to inhale, opening our heart. And exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. Coming to a neutral position, going to inhale your right hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down to the mat. Inhale your left hand all the way up to the sky, really opening up your heart. Exhale down. Inhale your right hand all the way up. Exhale down. And your left hand up. And all the way down. Inhaling that right hand up. This time when we come down, we're going to go ahead and thread your right hand underneath your left arm, bringing your right ear down to your mat. You're going to thread your hand through, getting that nice twist here. You can press through your left hand, or you can also move your left hand forward on the mat. And you're trying to open up your heart towards the sky. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths here. Opening up your shoulders. If you've moved your left hand, go ahead and bring it back down right below your shoulders. Inhaling your right hand all the way back up to the sky. And exhale, bringing it down to the mat. Inhale your left hand all the way up to the sky. And this time we're going to go ahead and bring your left hand behind your right arm, bringing your left ear down to the mat. Getting that nice stretch. Sometimes I like to press through the top of my left hand. That gives me a little bit better opening, and then bringing my right hand forward just a little bit. Seeing how much you can open up your heart today, twisting your spine. Take another deep breath here, inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Bring your right hand back if you've moved it right below your shoulder, and inhale your left hand all the way back up to the sky. And exhale, we're going to go ahead and return it to the mat. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. Noticing that difference. We're going to continue this just a couple more times. For inhaling. Noticing how your spine's feeling. Inhaling your intention into your heart, into your mind. And exhaling, bringing your spine to the sky. Coming back to neutral, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands forward just a little bit. We're going to curl our toes, and we're going to move into downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, just pedaling your feet, waking up the backs of your legs this morning. Pressing back up through those hips, looking up towards your belly button. Making sure that the weight is evenly distributed through your fingers and your hands. There's not too much, there's no pain. And just pedaling your feet. Inhaling your right leg all the way up to the sky. And exhaling it down. Inhaling your left leg all the way up towards the sky. And exhale down. Now we're going to keep doing that. We're just going to inhale your right leg up and making sure that the weight stays evenly distributed through both of your hands, exhaling it down. Inhale your left foot up. Again, making sure that weight is evenly distributed and exhaling down. And one more time with the right leg all the way up. Exhale down. And your left foot all the way up. And exhale down. Pressing through the backs of your heels. Again, maybe pedaling here. You can bring your feet out to mat width distance apart, bringing your hips right to left. Just waking them up here. Then bringing them back right to hips width distance apart, looking up to the top of your mat, and go ahead and walk to the top of your mat. We're going to inhale, half lift here. If you need to bend your knees, feel free. It's early in the morning. Exhale, forward fold, really pressing through the backs of your hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. We're going to inhale, bringing our hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bringing our hands down to our sides. Inhaling our hands up. Exhale down. Go ahead and bring your shoulders up towards your ears and go ahead and roll them back towards the back of the room. And then bring your shoulders towards the front of the room. Just keep rolling them. And then just go ahead and return to a standing position with our hands open. Maybe tucking your tailbone under a little bit, getting those shoulders just a little bit pulled back. Can you get that spine any straighter? Noticing this standing position here in mountain pose. Inhaling our hands up. Exhale, go ahead and drop your right hand, and we're going to lean over to the right side. Inhale, reaching with your left hand. Exhale, leaning just barely to little weight on your right hand. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, leaning. Inhale all the way back up. Bring that right hand up. We're going to drop that left hand down to the left-hand side. Reaching up with your right arm, and then we're going to go ahead and lean over. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, leaning. Inhale, reach, and lean. Inhale all the way up. Bring your left hand all the way up. Exhale through heart-centered, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go ahead now. We're going to step back into a plank position. Please feel free to drop your knees if that's easier for you. And we're going to lower all the way down. We're going to bring our elbows as close as we can to our rib cage, lowering all the way down to the mat. Go ahead and uncurl your toes. You're going to bring your hands right below your shoulders. You're going to inhale, just gently lifting up. Your toes are pressed down into the mat. Exhale, lowering. We're going to stay here with baby cobra for a while. Inhale, opening up that back. Exhale, lowering. Inhaling up. Exhale, lowering. We're going to go ahead and press through, coming into a wide leg child's pose on our mat. Just bringing your forehead to the mat here. Maybe just gently crawling your fingers up towards the top of the mat, getting that side body stretch as you press back with your tailbone and crawl just a little bit forward with your fingers here. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and walk our hands over to the right side, bringing your left hand on top of your right hand, pressing back with your left hip. Inhale, again, reaching. Exhale, pressing back with that hip, pressing down with that hand. One more time here. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back with that hip, pressing down with your hand, getting that nice side body stretch. One more time here. Inhale. And exhaling. We're going to go ahead and crawl our fingers all the way over to your left side, bringing your right hand on top of your left, pressing down with your right hip. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back with your right hip. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back with your right hip. One more time, just reaching here. And exhale, pressing back with that right hip. We're going to go ahead and crawl our fingers back to the center of our mat, returning to that child's pose position, your forehead on the mat. Maybe dropping your elbows here, and we're going to clasp our hands behind our neck here, and then we're going to just gently crawl our elbows forward as we press back with our tailbone here, getting that nice stretch on your arms here. Taking another nice deep inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and drop your hands. We're going to come back up into that tabletop position here. Again, your knees are just aligned right below your hips. Your wrists are right below your shoulders. We're going to inhale, opening up your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, spine to sky. Bringing our hands forward, we're going to come back into downward facing dog here. Pedaling your feet, noticing a difference. Inhale your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, returning it towards the mat. Inhale your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale down to the mat. This time we're going to inhale our right leg all the way up. And when we return it, we're going to bring it to the top of our mat here and drop your left knee and uncurl your left toes. We're just going to press into our right knee here, gently opening up that left side there. Go ahead and bring your hands on top of your knees. We're going to press through our knee, press through that left hip. As you're bringing that right hip back, press that left hip forward. And now inhale your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bringing them to heart center. We're going to go ahead and bring our left elbow to the outside of our right knee. Just get a nice little twist here in your spine. You might want to open your arms, fly your arms. Otherwise, we're going to exhale, bring them back down to the mat. Curl your left toes under, bring your right foot back to meet your left foot. We're coming to that plank, or you can go ahead and drop your knees here. And we're just going to stay here for a moment, holding that plank or with your knees down, feeling that tightness in the core, and we're going to exhale, lowering all the way down to your mat. Make sure your elbows are close to your rib cage. Bringing your hands right underneath your shoulders, inhaling up, pressing down through your toes, coming into cobra. Exhale, lowering. Inhaling up. Exhale, lowering. And inhale up. Exhale, lowering. Pressing back, coming into that tabletop position. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. Moving our hands forward, coming into that downward facing dog. We're going to inhale your left foot all the way up. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale your right foot all the way up. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale your left foot all the way up. This time we're going to bring it to the top of the mat as we did on the right side, dropping your right knee, uncurling your right toes. We're just going to press forward. Press into that left knee, getting that nice stretch. Bringing our hands to our knee. We're going to go ahead and as if we're pressing our right hip forward and bringing our left hip back, noticing the difference in that stretch. Inhaling your hands all the way to the sky. Exhale, bringing your hands down to your heart here. And then we're going to bring our right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Imagine as you're opening your heart to the sky. If you'd like to go ahead and fly your arms, feel free. Exhaling them back together if you've flown them. Bringing our hands back down to the mat. Cooling your right toes under. Bring your left foot all the way up towards the sky again. Exhaling it down. We're going to walk to the top of our mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows with your hands, and we're just going to swing. Maybe you might want to bring your feet out. I like to bring my feet out just a little bit wider here. Feels better for me. Whatever works for you. Just swaying left to right here. If you'd like to put a nice little gentle bend in your knees, please feel free to. Pressing through your tailbone, and then we're going to rock front and back just a little bit. Noticing as you're rocking into the tips of your toes, Exhaling all the way back to your heels. Just noticing that difference as the weight shifts. Very slowly here. Coming back to center, we're going to go left to right and noticing how that feels different in that weight shift. Go ahead and drop your arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to bring our hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bringing them down. Inhaling all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go ahead and step back into plank, lowering all the way down. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling down. Pressing back into that child's pose. We're going to take one breath here, inhaling through your nose. Exhale. We're going to move into that tabletop position. We're going to inhale, open your heart. Exhale your spine to the sky. Bringing our hands forward, we're going to come into that downward facing dog. Inhaling your right foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. If not, you can bring it down to the mat if that is better for you. You're going to inhale it up. And you can bring your right knee to your left elbow, or you can just touch the mat again if that's better for you. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, bring it to the top of the mat. This time we're going to leave our left leg straight and strong. We're going to, again, press through that right knee. Inhale your right hand up. Exhaling it down. Inhale your left hand all the way up. Exhaling it down. Right hand up. Exhale down. Left hand up. Exhale down. Go ahead and inhale your right leg all the way up to the sky. And exhale down. Just taking a couple deep breaths here, working through your down dog. Inhale your left foot all the way up towards the sky. You can either bring it down to the mat or you can bring your left knee towards your left elbow. Inhaling up. And you can either drop it towards the mat or bring your left knee towards your right elbow. Inhaling up. And this time we're going to bring our left foot all the way to the top. Again, we're going to keep our right leg straight and strong. Just pressing through that left knee, getting that nice stretch there. Inhale your left hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down to the mat. Inhale your right hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale your left hand. Exhale down. Your right hand. And one more time on your left side. And your right. Bring your left foot all the way now back up to the sky. Exhaling it down. Inhaling either into plank or you can drop your knees here, and we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Inhaling into cobra, pressing down through your toes. Inhaling up and exhale down. Pressing back to child's pose. Taking a deep breath here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Coming back into tabletop position. We're going to inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to sky. Coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right foot all the way up. Exhale, bring it to the top of the mat. Bring your left foot to about a 45-degree angle. We're going to inhale here up into warrior one. Bringing your hands up to the sky. Making sure that your hips are pointing forward. Your knee is just right above your ankle, not over. When we're inhale, we're going to reach, bring our right leg straight. Exhale, bringing our hands down, bending our knees. Inhaling our hands up, our legs straight. Exhale, bringing our hands down, bending our knees. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. And exhale, we're going to drop our hands to the mat, bringing your right leg all the way up to the sky, and exhale down. Noticing the difference between your two sides. Pressing up through your hips, taking a couple of deep breaths here in downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale your left foot all the way up. Exhale, bringing it to the top of the mat. We're going to bring our right foot to 45-degree angle in the back. We're going to inhale up into warrior one on this side. Pressing our hips forward, making sure that our knee is just right above our ankles. Inhale, reaching straight leg. Exhale, lowering our hands, lowering our knees. Inhale, bringing our hands up, our legs straight. Exhale, lowering. Inhaling up. Exhale, lowering. Inhaling all the way up. This time we're going to bring our hands down to the mat. Inhaling your left foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lowering down. Inhaling into that plank. Go ahead and feel free to drop your knees, lowering all the way down to your mat. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhale down. Coming back down to child's pose. Taking a deep breath here. Exhale through your mouth. Walking your hands over to the right side, bringing your left hand on top of your right, pressing back to your left hip. Noticing the difference from the first time when we did this. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back. One more time. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back. Walking your hands all the way through the center, bringing them over to your left-hand side, bringing your right hand on top of your left hand. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, pressing back with that right hip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. One more time, reaching. And exhale, pressing back with that right hip. Walking our hands all the way to the center. Go ahead and drop your forehead again. Drop your elbows. Bring your hands clasped. Put them back behind your neck. And then just walk your elbows forward a little bit. Noticing that stretch. Go ahead and drop your hands. We're going to come back to a tabletop position on your mat. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to your sky. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, spine to sky. We're going to come to a neutral position here. Go ahead and bring your left arm out in front of you as if you're reaching out to shake someone's hand. And you're going to bring your right foot behind you out. And you're going to press your foot as if you're walking on a floor behind you. So your foot is nice and flexed. We're going to reach. And then we're going to bring our elbow to our knee. And back out. Inhaling out, pressing through the heel of your foot. Exhale, bringing your knee and elbow. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, bringing that knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching one last time. And go ahead and drop your right knee and your left hand. Go ahead and bring your knees out just a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. Go ahead and circle back, bringing your right hip towards your right heel all the way around. And then when you get to the top, go ahead and switch and bring your left hip to your left heel. Coming back all the way to that tabletop. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, bringing your spine to the sky. Coming back to neutral. Now bring your right arm out as if you're reaching to shake someone's hand. You're going to bring your left foot out, flex your left foot, pressing back with your heel, and bringing your knee to your elbow in the center. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. Inhale, reaching one last time, pressing back through that heel, and go ahead and drop your knee and your hand. Inhale, coming into that cow, opening up your heart position. Exhale, your spine to sky. Inhale, opening up your heart. Exhale, spine to sky. Bringing our hands forward, coming into that downward facing dog. Pressing up through our hips. Looking towards your belly button. Again, maybe pedaling your feet here. Inhaling your right foot up all the way towards the sky. Exhale, dropping it down. Inhale your left foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale, dropping it down. Inhale your right foot all the way up. This time we're going to bring it to the top of the mat. You're going to bring your left foot back to a 90-degree angle. We're going to come into warrior two. You're going to want your heel as if it's lying to the center of your back left foot. Inhaling up to warrior two. Your knee is right above your ankle. Your arms are outstretched. And then just try and imagine to relax your shoulders as if someone's just gently pressing through that back, right between your shoulders, relaxing them. We're going to inhale, bring your right leg straight, your hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, straight legs, hands reach. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, straight leg reach. Exhale, lowering. Staying here in our warrior two. We're just going to take a nice deep breath here. Now we're going to inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, just sweeping it back. You can gently press your left hand on your left leg here. Pressing that right knee forward. Don't lose the bend. And coming back to warrior two. Inhale, bringing your right leg straight, your arms all the way up. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sweeping back. And then coming to warrior two. Bringing our hands up towards the sky, our right leg straight. Exhale, lowering to warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sweeping back. And then coming into warrior two. Inhale, your right leg straight, arms up. Exhale, down to warrior two. This time we're going to bring our right elbow towards the right inside of our knee, and your left hand just goes over your ear as if you're reaching up, but you're opening your heart towards the sky. Inhaling back up to warrior two. Bring your right leg straight, your arms up. Exhale, down. Bring that right elbow on the inside of your right knee and your left hand over your ear. Open your heart up towards the sky. And then coming back up to warrior two. Inhale, our hands up to the sky, our right leg straight. Exhale, lowering. One more time, we're going to bring that right elbow towards the right inside of our knee. And we're going to bring our left hand just over our ears, opening that heart. And then coming back to warrior two. Inhaling your arms up to the sky and your right leg straight. And then exhale, lowering. Now we're going to put that together. We're going to reach forward. Exhale, sweeping back. Coming to warrior two. Bringing your right elbow on the inside of your knee with your left hand over. Coming back to warrior two. Inhale, straight leg, arms up to the sky, exhale, down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sweeping back. Coming to warrior two. Bringing our right elbow on the inside of our right knee, bringing our left arm over, all the way back to warrior two. Inhale, straight leg, arms up. Exhale, we're going to windmill our hands down to the mat, bringing your right foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lowering it down. Coming into plank, lowering all the way down to your mat. Inhaling into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Taking a couple of deep breaths here, noticing the difference between the right and the left. Go ahead and bring your right foot all the way up to the sky. Drop your right foot back towards your glutes, and we're going to make circles with our hips towards the left. Pressing down through those palms, keeping the weight evenly distributed. Now change sides. Go ahead and lower your right foot down to the mat. Inhale your left foot all the way up. Bend your left knee. We're going to go ahead and make those same circles, noticing that your weight's evenly distributed. Changing directions. And dropping your left foot down. Pressing down through your heels. Just inhaling, enjoying this downward dog. Exhaling here. Inhale your left foot all the way up to the sky. We're going to exhale, bring it to the top of our mat. We're coming into our warrior two here. Again, we're going to bring our right foot to that 90-degree angle. Inhaling into warrior two. Inhaling, straight leg, arms up towards the sky. Exhale down. Inhaling, straight leg, arms up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Now we're going to reach forward, sweeping back. Coming back to warrior two. Inhale, straight leg, and back. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sweeping back. Inhale into warrior two. Inhale, straight leg, arms up. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, sweeping back. Inhaling back to warrior two. Inhale your hands up, straight leg. Exhale down. Now we're going to bring our left arm inside of our left knee and our right arm over our right ear. And coming back to warrior two. Straight leg, arms up. Exhale down. Bring your left elbow on the inside of your left knee, your right arm over. All the way back up to warrior two. Straight leg. And lowering. One more time, bringing that left elbow inside. Bring your right arm over, opening your heart. Coming back to warrior two. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Now let's put it all together. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sweeping back. Coming back to warrior two. Bringing your left elbow on the inside of your left knee. Back to warrior two. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, lowering. Reaching forward. Sweeping back. Coming back to warrior two. Left elbow on the inside of left knee, bringing your right arm over. All the way back to warrior two. Inhale, straight leg, arms up. Exhale down. Our last one, go ahead and reach forward, sweeping back. Coming back to warrior two. Bringing your left elbow inside your left knee, our right arm over. Coming all the way back to warrior two. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing our hands down to the mat. Inhale your left foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale down. Come into plank, lowering all the way down into cobra or your upward facing dog, and back to downward facing dog. Gently walking our feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, our hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale to your hands, heart center. Bringing our feet out, making sure they're hip width distance apart. Tucking your tailbone under, inhaling our hands up, dropping your right hand down to your right side, and we're gonna lean over to that right. Inhale up, bring our right hand up, dropping our left hand down, leaning over to the left side. Inhaling up, bringing our left hand forward, exhaling down. Now we're going to go ahead and bring our left foot to the center of our mat. We're going to bring our leg up, bending our knee here. Exhale down, inhaling up. Exhale, lowering down, inhaling up. This time we're going to bend our right knee out to the side. We're either going to bring your right foot towards your ankle, your calf, or the inside, coming into our tree pose. Inhaling our hands open. Maybe release your foot, bringing your right knee forward. We're going to exhale into warrior three here. Inhale all the way back up, bringing our knee right in front of us. Exhale, dropping your right foot, dropping your arm to the side. Bring your left foot out. Go ahead and roll it over to the right a couple times and to the left. Bring your left foot back. Go ahead and shake everything out a little bit. Bring your left foot all the way up. Bring your knee bent. We're just going to go exhale. Don't touch the mat, but just a little bit down. Inhaling up. Pressing through that right hip, getting that balance. Exhaling down. Inhale up. This time we're going to go ahead and bring our left knee out, and you can either place it on your ankle, your calf, or on the inside. Bringing our hands together. Maybe we fly our tree. Pressing through that big toe. Bring your hands back together, heart center. Bringing your knee forward. We're going to go ahead and move into that warrior three position. Inhaling, coming all the way back up, bringing that left knee in front of us and dropping it. Dropping our hands, bringing our right foot forward and rolling your ankle to the right and to the left. Returning to the mat, shake it out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our right arm underneath our left, and maybe you can bring your hands, either your palms touch, the tops of your hands touch, maybe you bring your palms to touch. Then we're going to go ahead and bring your right knee up, and then we're going to bring it over to the left side. You can either curl it behind your left leg if you're able to do so, or not. And then maybe you might want to just take a little lowering down, keeping that seat tucked. We're just going to stay here into eagle. And then releasing our arms, releasing our leg, bringing our hands up to the sky. Exhale, lowering our hands. Now bring your left arm underneath your right. Maybe your palms touch or your tops of your hands touch. We're going to bring our left foot, our left knee forward. We're going to cross it over our right, and we're either going to bring it all the way to the back, and then we're going to go ahead and just lower down. Go ahead and release your arms, release your leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, swinging your arms back, and then we're going to bring them forward into chair pose, tucking your seat under. Exhale, dropping to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down again, sweeping our hands back, bringing them forward, coming into that chair pose. We're going to bring our hands to our heart. We're going to bring our left hand, our left elbow over to our right knee. Our hands towards our heart, opening our heart up towards the sky. Maybe you'd like to fly your arms. Bring them back together. Go ahead and forward fold here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing our hands back, sweeping them forward, back into chair one more time. Bringing our hands to our heart. Bringing your right elbow to your left knee. If it's in your practice, feel free to fly your arms. And bringing our arms back together, heart center, dropping down into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to go ahead and move into crow pose if that's in your practice. What we're going to do is you're going to create a shelf with your elbows. And I always bring my feet out to just a little bit further than hips width distance apart. And then I look forward like there's an invisible triangle about 6 inches above my hands. And then I bend my arms and I walk my knees so that they're going to come into my armpits. And then I just push forward. And then maybe you lift your right or your left foot. And then dropping your feet, coming back to that Vinyasa pose with your elbows are going to be on the outside of your knees. We'll try it one more time, dropping our hands, bringing your hips up towards the sky. And then try to go ahead and walk your knees inside your armpits, coming into that crow pose. And then we'll return to Vinyasa, taking a couple of deep breaths here. Maybe just closing our eyes, making sure that we can get our heels down to the ground, however wide that stance needs to happen, and then bringing our elbows to our knees, and then just taking a few deep breaths here with our eyes closed. Thinking of that intention that we started off our practice with as we brought it on our journey today. Inhaling it into your heart. Exhale, dropping your hands down to the mat, bringing your hips up to the sky, coming into forward fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back into downward dog. Inhaling your right foot all the way up to the sky. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow and go ahead and drop your knee down into pigeon pose. Maybe looking back, checking sure that make sure your left foot is nice and straight. Getting your hips comfortable. You want to try and get your right hip down to the ground. Inhaling, opening your heart, and maybe you want to stay here. Or if it's in your practice, you could just gently bend forward. Maybe you bring your palms down to the mat. Maybe you bring your forehead to the mat. We're going to stay here for about 3 breaths. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bring your right arm forward and then just tuck your left arm under as we did at the beginning of class, threading it with your left arm on the mat, your left ear on the mat, and your left arm on the mat. You can press through the tops of your hand, press down through the tops of your right hand and noticing that stretch on your hip. Taking another deep inhale here. Exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. Exhaling through your mouth. If you moved your right hand, go ahead and bring it down below your shoulders and bring your left arm back up. We're going to inhale up into proud pigeon. our heart up towards the sky. Exhale as we curl our left toes under, bringing our right foot all the way up to the sky. Go ahead and shake it out. Then bring your right leg straight. Drop your knee as your foot goes towards your glutes, and then we're going to go ahead and make circles again towards the left and then towards the right. And then straighten your leg up, stretch it out, and then exhale down. Noticing the difference. Bring your left foot all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee towards your left wrist. We're going to come down into pigeon on this side. Look back, check your right foot, make sure it's straight. Inhaling up. And exhale, lowering down to whatever level is comfortable for you. And again, if on the other side you went for a deeper stretch, you want to go ahead, slide your left hand out forward to the front of the mat, bringing your right hand and threading it underneath, bringing your right ear down to the mat. Feel free to do so. Maybe pressing through the tops of your right hand, pressing through your left hand, getting that really deep stretch in that hip. Pressing down through your right hip. Noticing every little movement, every little tweak, how it can change. Thinking about the intention that you set out for the community today. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. And exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and bring your left hand back to where it was if you've moved it. Inhaling your right arm all the way back. Coming back into proud pigeon. Curling your right toes under, bringing your left foot all the way up to the sky, shaking it out. And then go ahead and bend your knee, bringing your heel towards your glutes, and we're going to make those circles towards the left and then towards the right. Shaking it out and dropping your left foot down to the mat. Walking our feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Go ahead and bend your knees. Come down to a seated position. We're going to bring our legs to the front. Have enough space. Inhaling our hands all the way up. Exhale, forward folding, bringing your nose towards your knees, pressing back through those hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling our hands all the way up. Go ahead and bring your right foot on the inside of your left leg and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Your hands all the way up to the sky. Go ahead and bring your right foot out. Bring your left foot on the inside of your right. And we're going to exhale and forward fold over that one. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Go ahead and bring both of the palms of your feet together. Bring your elbows maybe to your knees. Inhaling up. Exhale, forward folding. Feeling that nice stretch on the inside of your leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale. And exhale, folding. Inhaling, this time we're going to bring our hands all the way up to the sky. Go ahead and bring your right knee towards the front of the mat. And then just go ahead and see if you can bring your left foot to the outside of your right knee. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our right elbow to the outside of that left knee. And we're just going to do a nice twist here. Go ahead and drop your left hand down behind you. Inhale, coming straight as if there's a string, someone's pulling you all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, twisting. Inhale, straightening, lifting up through that spine. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, straightening, and exhale, twisting. Inhaling both of our hands all the way up to the sky. We're going to come over to the right side just for a little counter stretch here. Bringing our hands behind us, we're going to go ahead and change sides. We're going to bring our left knee down to the mat and our right foot on the outside.